All right, welcome back, explorers. Good to be with you.
Hey, welcome to the Mastery Podcast. It's Adam Carroll, Nicholas Durr. We are here to do a quick check-in. We are at episode 16.
Wow.
And I'm curious where we've come so far.
Yeah, well, we talked about a lot of different things. If we go back to, yesterday's episode of passive income, side hustles, time versus money, machine learning even we talked about, that was crazy. And trade schools, I think, I think for me, one of the things that I'm really discovering and getting is that not only am I concerned and interested with building wealth for myself, but really making sure that the people in my life are also doing that too. So whether that's sharing this podcast and sharing with them what we're actually having conversations about, all the way to having conversations with my parents or my nieces and nephews. Or cousins who are, about to enter college, who are young enough to even maybe be a part of the generation that does not go to college.
Right.
It's just like, wow, this is so expansive, and I'm really broadening what's possible.
There is one of the things that I want to point out too, in the context of all this, is the reason that we do a short form podcast. So this isn't long form. These aren't 20, 30-minute videos or audios. These are bite-sized nuggets to get people thinking more about how they can pursue mastery with money. And the mastery of money is a lifelong pursuit. It's not something that you will likely walk away from at some point, even if you have $10 million like your grandfather did, and it churns off 60 grand in dividends from a Coca-Cola stock purchase. Years and years and years in the making, right? The goal of the Mastery of Money podcast and masteryofmoney.com is to help inspire you to continue on this journey of learning more and more about money.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
That's awesome.
So tell me more about what you've taken away from this week in particular, whether it was passive income or asking for a raise, etc.
Yeah, totally. Well, in terms of the asking for a raise, so again, I run my own coaching business, and so I work with clients on a one-on-one basis, and I'm always talking to new people and really supporting them around their relationship to money and all of that. And as I look at, asking for a raise and doing the due diligence, and as I work with more and more people, I have more evidence and stats to really back up everything that I'm up to. So just recently, I've registered 3 new clients who are looking to work with me, and I increased my rates by another $100. So it was more than the 10 to 20%, but I have a lot of different, one, I'm really excited, but two, there's really a better level, a more grounded level of understanding and value that I provide the people. So I've taken on that challenge of increasing rates and asking for more money, and also really creating the value for other people. So it not only led to more money, but it also led to me being able to help other people.
Yes.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I got from our conversation about asking for more and time, the time versus value of money, is it was really hard for me to ask for more money from some of my clients who I worked with for a very long time. Almost as if I was discounting my own fees to them, right? Instead of truly honoring whatever the value was or the number that I put on my time was.
Yeah.
And what I found, interestingly, was having someone else do that for me was way easier.
I got it. Yeah, can you say more a little bit more about that?
Well, so I work with a woman who's my operations director. Molly Rose is her name. And Molly Rose does all of my invoicing and billing and contractual work and all of that. She is much more prone to ask for more money for a speaking engagement or consulting project than maybe I am.
Yeah.
And so she's continually reminding me of, hey, our fee level is this, this is where we're trying to stay all the time.
Yep.
And it's a good reminder, but for me, it's also a lesson in honoring whatever the number you are putting on your time, what that is.
Yeah.
And sticking to it.
Yeah, totally. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. So
anything else that's opening up for you?
Some of this in terms of passive income and side hustles, I'm reminded of the things that I did as a kid to make extra money. I think I told the story of my entrepreneurial adventure of selling cakes door to door.
Yeah.
But I also sold books door to door when I was in college. And I went and I knocked on doors 6 days a week, 10 to 12 hours a day.
Wow.
And made really good money doing it. I didn't love the work, but again, what it showed me was if you want to make money, there are ways to make money out there that are maybe outside the ordinary.
Yeah, that's great. One more thing that I would like to share.
Please.
In yesterday's episode, we did talk about passive income, and I mentioned owning a business. And so I was thinking a little bit more about that as a way for me to generate passive income for myself. Right now, I am in some degree trading time for money, although I'm increasing the money that I'm receiving. There's still an aspect of if I don't work, I don't get paid.
Right.
So I'm looking at how I can turn my business or company, if you will, to kind of be rigorous with how I'm languaging it, how I can actually take what I'm doing and turn it into a real business where I can step aside and have it be a form of passive income.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I love that. And we'll probably talk about that and more
Oh, yeah.
over the coming episodes. We are just 2 days in to a challenge that we had issued 2 days ago about how do you make some money in a side hustle. And the challenge was for you to make $250 in the next 7 days. So we are 5 days in, you have 5 days left. And if you do this and you comment on the YouTube video, you will qualify for a drawing for a book package from me, the three books that I've written, and a complimentary coaching call with the guy next to me right here, Nick Durr. Yeah. And that alone has some tremendous value. It's probably at least a $200, $200 or $300 value.
Yep.
And my books are easily a $60.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing, right? It's if we're talking about time versus value or value, right? Like this is perfect. The complement of the two, these 3 books, and paired with the coaching, can produce some tremendous results.
No doubt.
So
no doubt. Take advantage. If you are open to listening to the podcast, don't just listen. Listen for intentionally figuring out what can I go out and do. Yeah. So if we're giving you a challenge, can you go save money? Can you go make money in a side hustle? Can you create passive income? And if you are not doing that, question why aren't you doing that right now? Yeah. And if we can help remove any of those blocks, send us questions. Send us questions to questions@masteryofmoney.com, and we'll get all of those answered on the show or through email or one of the social channels.
Yeah. Let's build some wealth, y'all.
Yeah. So thanks for joining us on the Mastery Podcast. Tune in, like, subscribe, comment below, and we hope to see you tomorrow.
Woo!